team came to identify which congressmen and or senators have been recipients of $13 million tax dollars to cover up crimes they had committed without standing. Have you gotten a response?
Yes. Well, there's no response from Tim. But we did unearth something just the other day. So, it turns out in a letter, so let me explain what's going on. That since 1990, Congress has paid $17 million of our tax money to settle sexual harassment and racial discrimination claims against members of Congress. Now these claims go all the way forward, all the way up to last year. We don't even have the data for this year. But there's a trend. More and more of your money is being used to settle sexual harassment claims against members of Congress. They're doing it more often. At the same time that they're doing this, and by the way, there's something to these claims. They're substantiated. There would be 268 separate claims of sexual harassment against members of Congress, including potentially against Senator Kane. Now when he says, well, how do you know about that list? I'm like, how do we know you're not on the list? And by the way, that's giving you a whole lot more credit than the credit that you gave to Brett Kavanaugh. Yep. So he said, well, I try to get to the bottom of it. Well, not really, Tim. Because in a letter dated December the 6th of last year, Tim Kaine wrote a letter to the Congressional Office of Compliance directing them not to release the names of members of Congress. Not to release the names of the members of Congress who have been accused of sexual harassment.
He's one of them. He's one of them.
So anyway, if any of you know who's on that list, come forward, let us know. And by the way, this wasn't from 36 years ago, folks. This is from last year. Last year. They're doing it. Yeah. So, we need to demand that that information released because it's your tax dollars. Release the name.
Hashtag release the name.
Hashtag release the name. Maria.
Corey, so on the names though, who did Tim Kaine say were on the list? Was it the cafeteria workers, groundskeepers, and security?
Yeah.
What he said?
So, you're going to love this one. So at our debate in Richmond, and I said, Tim, who's on the list? Which members of Congress have been sexually harassing and practicing racial discrimination against, staff on the Hill? And he said, this is what Kane's response was, well, that list included everybody from the cafeteria worker to the groundskeeper. So, Tim Kaine wants us to believe that Sally, who works at the salad bar, is the one who's groping congressional influence. And why are we paying for that? And if we are paying for it, which we have, don't we have a right to that information?
Yes, we need to know who the criminals are.
Okay.
Question for you about, I have a question for you about the salt tax, the state and local taxes and property tax that were passed in this last, you mentioned the tax bill, the tax cut. Yeah. So unfortunately, it wasn't a tax cut for everybody, especially people who are living in so-called blue states, who have lived in their houses for 30 or 40 years, who have seen their property taxes or state and local If you guys, I think that if Congress passed this bill, strong signed it, I think that the idea, the intention was that the states will lower taxes.
Right.
I think we're greedy.
Yeah, well.
That's not gonna happen. So my question is, Bill, you think that's strong? And in November, there's supposed to be a new round of tax cuts.
Yes.
There were a lot more goodies for corporations last time around. What can people like me, my parents, get that, we're actually, we're definitely not a cut for everybody. We're supposed to be a cut of people at 81%.
Okay, so let me sum up the question.
Vote Republican for supervisor.
That's right.
Fairfax County has one Republican supervisor.
So let me summarize the
That's the
question.
answer.
Republican Congress
The tax
Yeah,
but it's
yeah,
your
you've
local
got
taxes
Fairfax
that
County
you vote for.
dominated by
It's your local or
Democrats.
your
The
tax?
tax was right in the county.
All right. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to get your question. You're going to let me talk, okay? So, hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done.
It's not that millionaires don't have to worry about that.
Okay, I'm not done. Hold on. For me too. So here's the situation. Yes, as part of this tax cut that has resulted in all this economic growth, it did cap at $10,000 the amount that you can deduct in your state and your local taxes, both your income taxes and your property taxes. This is something that when I'm in the United States Senate needs to be fixed. We need to remove the cap on the deductions of local and state taxes. Absolutely. Let's get that done.
I disagree. You've got to lower the taxes.
The other thing,
Don't raise the taxes. Don't raise the deductions. Lower the taxes.
okay, all right. And then the next thing is, folks, with this cap in place, but if you re-elect Tim Kaine and the Democrats, the reduction in the individual rates will expire and your taxes will go through the roof, which is why we have to fire Tim Kaine and put in a Republican Senate, a strong Republican Senate, who will remove the cap and remove AMT, the alternative minimum tax, and completely eliminate the estate tax in the United States. That's what we got to do.
Corey, wouldn't it be if the state tax or the cap that we're talking about was removed, wouldn't states like Texas that has no income tax and has low taxes in many areas continue to carry the burden of states like New York and Wisconsin and other states that are highly taxed? Virginia may be one of them, I don't know. Why should Texas carry that burden?
Well, I think at the end of the day, we got to remove the cap, and I think that we've got to continue to drop the rates. I mean, look at all this economic growth. The Democrats said that this is going to cause. You know, the Democrats don't understand. They think that when you reduce taxes, that nothing happens. Well, what's happened is, even as the United States reduced taxes, as we reduce taxes on pass-through entities like small mom-and-pop companies and LLCs, as we remove taxes on small businesses and corporations, as we reduce taxes on individuals, United States Treasury revenues to the United States Department of Treasuries have increased by $19 billion this year. It didn't go down. It didn't go down, which means that what we have to do, if we want to take care of the deficit, tax cuts aren't the problem, folks. The problem with the deficit is that Congress, Senator Kaine, and the Democrats spend too much and tax too much. That's the problem. Okay, we're going to take one more question and then we're going to wrap it up. Yes, ma'am.
What do you think about the Federal Reserve? It's still a goal back in 1913 and passed the Federal Reserve Act illegally.
Yeah, it's a good question. In talking about the Federal Reserve, it's my view that, hey, look, at the end of the day, it's your money. It's time to audit the Federal Reserve. Okay, thanks a lot, everybody. Appreciate the time today. I'll be hanging around. Okay, have a good time.
Thank you.